The Redhawks have trimmed the roster this year, but feel great about who they have and what the group has accomplished the last several months.
He came up to me, he's like, seriously, he's like, how good do you think you guys are this year? I said, I don't know, but I guarantee you this, we ain't gonna be 4 and
5. In Cedar Springs, that moxie we talk about, that grit. They never give up. They never give up. Hey, Rory! It was a heavyweight bout. I mean, you look at it, body blow.
All right, Redhawks on 3. 1, 2, 3. Everybody's on time the first hour tomorrow.
Okay, Gold forced Hills Eastern safely into the Division 4 playoffs, but Cedar Springs needed a win to get in. Redhawks got the turnover chain out. Cedar ball in the third quarter, and the give is to Dylan LaFonte, the fullback. Into the open field, goes 64 yards before getting tripped up at the 4-yard line. And 2 plays later, Cedar gives it to Caden Dreyer into the end zone. Redhawks have the lead, 20-13. Now in the fourth quarter, here comes Eastern. Mark Fuhrer with the QB sneak and powers in. We got a tie game, 20-all. Then late in the fourth quarter, 4th down just across midfield. Fuhrer rolls out. Complete to Jake Heemstra, and that is your game winner. Forest Hills Eastern knocks off Cedar Springs 27-20, the final.
Back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course, and it is that time of the year again, is where you're going to see a lot of coaches come on this channel, and we're pleased to be joined by Gus Kalpolka, the head coach at Cedar Springs, getting ready for the 2024 season.
After missing the playoffs for the first time in 7 years and going 4 and 5 last season, the Redhawks look to bounce back this year. Falling short to Forest Hills Eastern by a touchdown last year in their final game, Coach Gus Kapolka and his team look to make a statement this fall.
Fourth quarter! Avendale! Redhawks!
I can't even hear it. Like half of you guys are just like, do it again, please.
Fourth quarter! We do! Redhawks!
Remember, it's not just a thing that we do. It's not just a thing that we do. You have to believe this. That you are training your mind. Your bodies can do this. You can run all day. Your body can run all day. It's your brain to prevent you. You're training your brain to push through this. You're training your brain to win in the fourth quarter.
It's been a great summer. We had our youth camp the last 2 nights. We had over 120 kids at our youth camp. We have we call them OTAs. They're essentially practices, unpadded practices. We have 2 of those here tonight and tomorrow. Really kind of getting to the end here. We'll have our last full-blown morning strength conditioning session tomorrow morning. So we're really starting to get to the end of the summer.
Now, to go!
That's good offensive period. One of the better ones. Let's go do good on defense too. Redhawks on 3. 1, 2, 3. Redhawks!
As the Redhawks finish up the offseason, it's week 1 and the team has to travel across state to an unfamiliar opponent.
Yeah, kind of a unique experience to go over to the east side. So I mean, there's some unknowns there, just because there's really no common opponents. They're a Delaware Wing T team, which we see a little bit of. Forest Hills Eastern, Delaware based, but based on the film we have, very well coached. They've got some athletic kids. They have some kids returning that I think are pretty athletic, and it'll be second year for that coaching staff there. So You know, we would anticipate that being a tough road game to start the year.
So coming off the bus, the energy was kind of low because we just had a 2.5-hour drive, and we missed our time frame to have a walkthrough halfway in between the bus ride because the game got moved to Troy Athens instead of Auburn Hills Avendale. So we were running behind on schedule, and Kapolka likes to keep a good schedule.
This thing tonight, like every football game that's ever been played in the history of football, it's going to come down to 3 things: who can block, who can tackle, and who can play harder than the other team.
There wasn't really many people at Avendale, especially with the location change as well. And I think that definitely fueled me up and fueled the rest of the team to come out and prove everybody wrong. I definitely think it was a tough team. First half we came out, we were like somewhat prepared. And, you know, it really hit us and how athletic this team was.
Chicago.
Like, he's getting inside that guy. He has a 6 technique.
Yeah.
Like, sweet Jesus.
Yep.
Second half, we go into the locker room, we come out, and, you know, we really had to dominate them.
On the first drive out of halftime, junior Caden Dreyer helps the Red Hawks find the back of the end zone, giving them the lead and the first points of the season. The Red Hawks would not let up. All of their hard work in the summer was paying off.
Go, go!
Coach Kapolka and the Red Hawks start their season out with a statement victory, and they are looking to build on it next week at home.
I don't know what to expect. They could be really good, they could be really bad, they could be somewhere in between. What I do know is this, and this is kind of one of the mantras of the way I try to live my life and handle my business here. You only got control over one thing, okay? You only have control over your focus, your effort, and your passion tonight on how you play this game. We got no control over them. We got no control over how hard they're going to play or what plays they run or what their mentality is going to be. But I know that I can control my attitude, and I can control my effort, and I can control my passion.
With less than 30 minutes until kickoff, Coach Kapolka and the Red Hawks look to build off of their huge win last week against the Avendale Yellow Jackets.
Let's be excellent, okay? Hey, dominate on 3. 1, 2, 3, dominate!
Quarterback rolled out. It was not a very good ball. And it kind of just fell right into my hands. So it was just a perfect opportunity for me to make a play. Coming back and getting an interception, there's no better feeling than that.
I didn't know how this thing was going to go tonight. I knew the quarterback was real good. He's real good. Okay, but it doesn't help when we have 2 holding penalties that basically the drive's over at that point.
It's all business.
After a tough battle against Ypsilanti, the Red Hawks keep the undefeated season going heading into week 3. Winning games doesn't just come easily. It takes everyone as a whole to come together to build a tough, gritty program like Cedar Springs.
I don't think there's a single guy that busted their ass on that rep. To the hash and back. Bust your ass in this rep. Down. Set, go.
Coaches keep the players accountable, and a good coaching staff is essential for a prominent season.
My journey here at Cedar started with one of my buddies was actually the head coach at the middle school level, and he brought me on to be the defensive coordinator. That was about 6 or 7 years ago. I actually did go to school here through my 9th grade year. My kids go to school here, so being able to kind of become a large part of the community has been really cool for me. It's been great for my kids. Cedar Springs really is everything in my life, and so being able to be part of this program, going out on a Friday night with the community, with our kids, and coaching football is one of the greatest joys of my life. You're going in the A gap. If the nose is on your side in the A gap, you're going in the B gap. It's a blitz.
And while coaching can absolutely bring unparalleled joy to anyone, quite often the passion for the game starts somewhere much earlier.
I mean, I can remember in high school sitting in the back of the class drawing plays in a notebook. To me, there's always something about the impact you can make as an educator, as a coach, as a role model in a small town. Being a head football coach or teacher for a long period of time where you can impact and influence a large number of people and actually influence the community around you. So there's something about small town football on a Friday night in this country that I think is magical.
I've been doing this is my 15th year at Cedar Springs. I got hired in as the strength and conditioning coach back when there was no program. There was no kids working out in the weight room. It was pretty empty back then. So, I think my first day on the job, we had 5 kids show up to the weight room. So, did that for a few years. Spot opened up on staff, coached with the freshmen a few years, and then moved on when Coach Kapolka came on board and took an offensive role, and have been coaching offense for the last 13 years now. I had no idea that it was going to kind of work out this way, so I'm not sure I'd change anything really. I first volunteered just because, Brian asked me, he was looking for some help, and I had the time to do it. The journey has been an interesting one for sure. I think most people who get into coaching, you find a role here and you just kind of move up with it. I've enjoyed my time doing it, so I don't think I'd really change anything.
After a devastating injury last season, sidelining him into this year, Aiden McClurkin still finds a way to show up for his brothers day in and day out.
Injury took place late September last year against South Christian. I go to make a tackle. I put my foot in the ground weird, and I heard a loud pop. I knew I did something pretty bad, and then MRI came back, torn ACL and meniscus, going to be out for 9 months to a year. Claypool reached out to me on the band app. He's like, do you want to signal plays during the game? I'm like, yeah, of course. Anything I can do to help. During the games, I'm signaling the defense, so Claypool will give me a call, and then I'll give the signal. So I was excited to be able to do that. Yeah, it meant a lot, Claypool reaching out to me, that I'm still part of the team even though I'm not playing. And obviously the hope is that next year, and hopefully by the end of this year, 100% and able to play. So I think part of it is it definitely keeps me like engaged. And I mean, obviously my role is a little different this year, but I'm just doing everything that I can to help out. So.
My specific role is I coach defensive backs for varsity, JV, and freshmen. And then I'm in the booth on Friday nights helping Coach Claypool with offensive alignments, substitutions, that kind of thing. I love coaching defense. Truly is a chess match. I'm a big fan of chess. I've learned a lot about the game of football from coaching defensive backs. I'm hoping to coach football for the rest of my life. Right now I'm fine with being a positional coach, helping out where I can. Someday in the future, maybe a head coach.
Hell no. Just another day on the job.
Thanks to hard work, determination, and high expectations from our coaches, Cedar looks to take on Greenville in their first game in the River Cities Alliance. Coach Kapolka and the Red Hawks look to continue to break records with an undefeated season.
Everyone in this huddle has earned the opportunity to become 1-0 in the RCA. We're going to come on the field and we're going to seize the opportunity to do so. We understand. Okay, we're going to take it to them every snap. They want this. We want it more. Okay, here we go.
Well, I guess you're all ready to go. We're halfway out the door. It's what we expected. They got all hands on deck. They got injured guys coming back. We're going to play the quarterback on defense. We're going to play number 7 at nose guard. Like, hey, they know this is their season. They know that. We got to be ready for a fight. Whatever they got, they're going to give us. They ain't going down easy. They're not going to roll over. We got to be locked in and ready to go. Let's go.
Let's go, boys. Red Hawks on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go!
We got a couple of good stops on 4th down. We get the ball to start the second half. Okay, we can go out in the second half and we can make a statement like we did last week, right off the hop. Right off the hop. Okay.
Thanks to the onside kick, the Jackets quickly punched their way into the end zone, giving them their first lead of the game, and only 54 seconds left for the Red Hawk offense to score.
Let him know, baby. Come on, baby. Let him know. That's how we do.
So what is incomplete? And that will conclude our varsity game for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to thank everyone for attending tonight's game. We hope you enjoyed your time here at the Legacy Field, and we hope that you have a great remainder evening and a wonderful weekend. And please drive safe.
After a hard-fought game against Greenville, the boys travel home 3-0 for the first time since the 2014 season, with hopes of going 4-0 for the first time since the 2007 season.
Lot of distractions this week, right? Lot of potential distractions with the powder puff.
Look at him.
And now
let's meet
tonight's
like.
I was like, also we did yes. Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
With the hallway decorated, with the spirit days, with the pep assembly.
We play for first place in the River Cities Alliance tonight. And we need you and your energy for 48 minutes tonight.
All right, don't give in to distractions. You got a job on Friday. Focus on that. Focus on that. Focus on 3. 1, 2, 3. Focus!
As the homecoming game approaches, past players of the team talked about what makes Cedar Springs feel like home.
My name's Sage Serbenta. I was a 2019 state champ wrestler for the wrestling team and 2019 All-State running back for the football team.
My name is Jeremy Campione. I played quarterback and safety for Cedar Springs from 2018 to 2021.
I'm Ryan West. I played running back and cornerback my junior year of high school and quarterback and corner of my senior year of high school.
I came in my junior year, and what's immediately made me feel like Cedar was home to me was just the welcomeness from the coaches and the team, and just being able to go out there and have fun every single day on the football field in practice and in every single one of our games.
I think what makes Cedar feel like it's home to me is just the fact that the community is there for pretty much everything that you do, and they help to make you feel recognized, and they help to let you know that they're there supporting you, and it makes you kind of almost feel like one big family. It's such a small town that you see a lot of familiar faces, and yeah, it just feels like you are part of something, and it does feel like home.
whatever we do when we go out that door, we do it together, okay? We've also talked about everybody in this room is going to make a mistake. Some of us will make many mistakes tonight, okay? You need to play with the confidence that when you make a mistake, your teammates are going to be there to pick you up. And the only way that your teammates can play with confidence that you're going to pick them up is you have to play lights out, maximum effort every single day.
Down in from Cedar Springs to begin the fourth quarter. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
And we have to meet us door work.
I hear it.
What time is it? Who owns it? Who are we?
Hey, third and 2, we gotta get this. We're gonna go.
After a long drive, the Red Hawks punched their way into the end zone for another touchdown, expanding their lead to 14 points in the fourth quarter. The Knights continue to push and end up driving down the score, making the score 35-28 Cedar Springs with under 5 minutes to go. On 3rd and 4, Rory Schoenborn keeps the handoff and dives for the first down, but ends up being just short of the sticks.
There's 3 seconds. The average football play takes 4. The biggest thing is just make sure you're standing up, run the clock out. That's what I need. Like an inch. Got it?
And on 4th and inches, Merrick Olenek seals the game on a run to make the Red Hawks 4-0. Cedar had fought their way back to the playoffs this year, where they would face against the Lowell Red Arrows, who they had lost to earlier in the season. Everything came down to this: who would survive?
Like I said after the walkthrough earlier, there's not a whole lot more words, okay? You put so much time, so much effort, so much into this thing, okay? And it's a hard sport, right? It's hard to be up every week. It's hard to be ready to play the Super Bowl. Every game is a big game because you only play 9. I get it. I've coached a long time. I think it's unrealistic for us to expect, hey, we're going to be completely, totally, 100% locked in every single game. It doesn't happen. As I told you before, my expectation is we play our best game of the season tonight on this field. We dominate them on special teams. We play great team defense. We do our jobs. We play our responsibility. We don't go off the reservation. If we make a mistake, fine. My teammates will cover for me. My teammates will pick me up. As long as I continue to play hard, everything's going to be okay. I have never been so sure in my life that the football team that I'm a part of will go out and make their parents proud, make their community proud, and make me proud. I cannot wait to see the great things you're going to do on this field tonight. Now let's go out and create some memories.
Hey, you got some left?
Come here.
False start on the offense.
I didn't stay on the cue. They went down. Timeout. Regular cadence. Red Hawks on 3. 1, 2, 3.
The Red Hawks have 3 false starts on their first drive, which kill any momentum and forces them to punt.
Here we go.
After a big play from Lowell, senior Marquise Mance strips the ball and the Red Hawks recover it.
Brother, hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Keep going. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, keep your composure, okay? Set, go. We're listening to him. We're not listening to them, okay? Keep your composure. We're gonna get this. Hey, they're wide, right? Their DTs are wide, right? They're like 2 techs. Yeah. Can we get inside that?
I think so, because I keep slipping off whenever we do.
Here we go, Red Hawks on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, let's go, boys. Let's go.
Let's go, baby!
You see that?
The team takes advantage of the turnover and drive the whole field for a Noah Mallory touchdown.
Keep going! Let's go! Oh, yeah, I got you. Water.
The Red Hawks make a couple big plays on defense and get a needed stop. However, the Red Arrows were not done and complete a fake punt to move the chains. And on the very next play, the quarterback takes it 40 yards for a Lowell touchdown.
Pretty good half. We got a red zone turnover. We had a couple stops on 4th down. Guys, like, they have emptied the playbook. They probably got a few more things because they throw 2 throwback screens. They ran a fake punt unbalanced. They ain't got much left. Okay, the moving around, trick and dick stuff, like they ain't got that anymore either. We have to get up. We have to snap the ball in the right snap count. Even when we're on the right snap count, your snap is late. Okay, it's a matter of you're a senior, you're a leader on this team. We're going to do a lot of just regular cadence in the second half. Okay, not a ton of stuff on the cues because they kind of, once they got that penalty, they stopped jumping. And then all of a sudden we started jumping off sides. And then we got 2 guys, and then they had the extra guy like rolled up to the field. Regular off tackles have been good. They don't really, it's been better this side than that side. Nothing about this season's been easy up to this point. You know the last 24 minutes are going to be the hardest 24 minutes of your life. You got to go out, get your shit together, play with your boys, ball out, and let's go get a W. Let's go, baby!
Being tied coming out of halftime, Lowell receives the ball, drives down the field, and scores to take their first lead of the game. After a hard hit from a Lowell player, starting running back Noah Mallory is down on the field, waiting for medical attention.
Like, we're getting everything kind of washed, and then they have like multiple guys standing in the alley. We have to do some work in the alley here, okay? Like the edge is getting knocked down. We're getting a good J, and then there's 3 guys standing there. All right, we gotta do a better job on that. All right, let me check on this.
What time is it? What was it?
Hey, we gotta put this in now. We gotta finish this drive.
Coming out of the third quarter, the Red Hawks face a crucial 4th down after a long drive.
Hey, defense, let's go!
After the incomplete pass, Lowell's offense is back on the field. And the Red Hawks stop them, forcing a quick punt. But on the following play, the Red Hawks fumbled the ball. Lowell takes advantage of the short field and scores off the bat, leaving the Red Hawks down 2 scores. Unfortunately, the Red Hawks offense makes another crucial mistake, throwing an interception. As the defense plays the run well, they turn the red arrows around and give the offense one last chance. Unfortunately, after 4 straight pass incompletions, the Red Hawks turn it over on downs, and Lowell would go on to score one more time, ending the game with the final score of 27-7.
pretty sad that the season's over. It didn't turn out how I expected it to turn out. I thought we were going to beat Lowell. I had pretty high hopes for that game. After the second half, it just went downhill.
At our game, we look forward to having you as a guest at our future event. Please, the tournament ticket at goldfan.co. Houston High School.
Sitting in Lowell's end zone was, it kind of felt pretty bad knowing the fact that we just lost. So the last 48 minutes of playing high school football in general, and seeing the guys next to me really emotional. That was against Lowell, that was our last halftime together as a team, last bus ride as a team, and really it's like a good feeling that we made it this far. It's a bad feeling that it's over. We'll never play high school football again.
Yeah, I was hoping to get that playoff win against Lowell, but things didn't turn out the way we wanted it to turn out. I'm not gonna lie, I teared up a little bit because knowing that's my last game I'm ever gonna play with my boys, and yeah.
I definitely walked off that field as slow as I could just to intake everything, and it was pretty hard. Once we got to the locker room, it was still kind of a slow pace to walk into the locker room. I mean, you want to intake everything you can. It's your last football game, the last, big atmosphere you're really going to have if you don't continue to play at the collegiate level.
You're going to get these for everyone?
Love it. I love these guys. We're not going to play together as a team ever again, so
I'm gonna miss my boys. Just grinding throughout the whole season with them, and going to practice, going to OTAs with them, just being around them. They're like family to me.
And when he gets to the locker room, a lot of emotions going on, people crying, a lot of your teammates walking up to you, giving you hugs, pats on the back, a lot of coaches thanking you for what you've done.
I'm gonna feel like a part of me is missing, knowing that I'll never be able to play football again with my boys.
We can still hang out, but that's about it. It's kind of over. It's really over. Although I am really happy for this program and what we've accomplished as a team. And I really feel like this year, the last couple of years, we haven't really got to. I feel like we really brought back Cedar Springs football.
From a season standpoint, I could not be more pleased with how this season turned out. A very wise old man once told me, there's an old adage in sports, if you beat who you're supposed to beat and you break even with the good teams, that's your optimal performance. And guess what? We beat everybody who we were supposed to beat. We were 2-2 against playoff teams. We finished the year 7-3. Boys, I'm going to tell you right now, that is a damn good season. Everybody in this room should be able to look back and say, yup, that was good work, we did it. This class will always be a class that I remember extremely fondly. The work that you guys did to get us back, right? Because our program had hit a rough spot here the last couple of years, and you guys got this thing. It started with RHC last winter. It started with the leadership we got there. It started with the work you guys put in the weight room, and it carried us all the way through. You guys absolutely led us. I could not be happier with the group of 12 seniors and what you guys did this year. And you're always going to have a special place in this program. So if you guys want, you can go now, or you can hang for the last 5. But as it is, you are officially dismissed